So welcome everyone. It's so wonderful to be here with all of you.
所以欢迎大家，很高兴能够再次跟大家在这里相会。
I'm coming to you from California. I live in the Bay Area near San Francisco.
我是住在旧金山的湾区，靠近旧金山。
And it's summer here. It's warm and it's bright out, and we have not had enough rain, so I wish it was raining.
现在外面很热，像夏天，我们雨下的不够，然后真希望我们多下一点雨。Same here.
Same in Taiwan?
Yes, 台湾也在干旱，也需要多下点雨。Yes.
Yeah. Here in California, where I live, we have a new season. It's called fire season because we don't have a lot of water and everything is so dry.
那现在我们在加州要迎接来的一个季节叫做火的季节，因为我们这个季节是我们没有什么雨的，会非常的干燥。
Which just, you know what that causes? Well, lots of things, but one of the things is more stress.
那它会造成什么呢？它会就是这样的状况会造成很多事情，但其中一个很重要就是它会造成压力。
And we already have so much stress in the world.
那在这个世界上已经有够多的压力。
So today's topic is about strengthening the nervous system to overcome stress.
今天的主题是关于强化神经系统应对压力。
So stress is a part of life. We can't escape it.
压力是我们生活中都无法逃离的一个部分。
There is stress that comes to good and there's stress that comes to bad.
有些压力是好的，有些压力是不好的。
And you know, learning how to read can be stressful for some children.
那对有些小孩来说，就是光是学习阅读就是个压力。
Learning how to ride a bicycle can be stressful.
学习如何骑脚踏车，可能也会是有压力的。
And when you learn those things, we're often very happy and joyful.
当我们学会这些事情的时候，我们通常会很开心、很快乐。
So we don't call that kind of stress chronic stress. That is just living stress.
所以我们不会把这些压力叫做慢性压力，那这些只是生活中的压力。
But there's other kinds of stress that is not healthy for us.
但是还有其他种压力是对我们的健康不太好的。
For example, if you're rushing every day through traffic and lots of people getting the train and worried about missing the train, that is a stress.
比如说你早上匆匆忙忙的要去赶着通勤上班，然后去赶那个车，那就跟大家一起挤，这就是一个压力。
Is it bad? It's not really bad, but it's not healthy for you.
这个是不好的吗？这不是什么好的事情，然后它也对你的健康不好。
And having those kinds of empty stresses affects the nervous system.
那这样的压力，它会影响到我们的神经系统。
And when we have too many stressors like that, it can start to deteriorate our nervous system.
那我们生活中有非常多像这样子的压力来源，它会侵蚀我们的神经系统。
Why I love Kundalini yoga for anxiety and stress is because it increases our vitality.
为什么我喜欢就是昆达里瑜伽的练习呢？因为它可以帮助我们应对压力，增加我们的活力。
So a study that came out of Stanford University talks about stress and how it affects us.
那有一份来自斯坦福大学的报告，它告诉我们关于压力还有它如何影响我们。
And the scientists talked about how when we have stress, like when our ancestors had stress from running from a bear.
那这 的报告里面告诉我们，就是说，比如说我们的祖先们他们应对压力，比如说他们要逃离这个熊的威胁的时候，
it releases these endorphins for fight or flight.
它会释放一种这个中文忘记了，就是一个压力荷尔蒙，它会让我们造成2个反应，就是不是逃离，就是去打斗。
But when our ancestors had these stresses and it was over,
但是我们祖先就是当这样的压力来源解除之后，
they often would be calmly walking for like 1 or 2 hours sometimes.
他们可能就会去走路走1-2个小时。
And the scientists found that when you do that walking after intense stress, you actually can release that out and it doesn't get stored in your body.
那科学家就发现，这样子在压力过后之后的走路呢，它就是可以帮助你释放你的压力，然后让它不会储存在你的身体里。
So when you're rushing to the traffic and getting the train and your heart's pumping and you're sweating under your armpits because you're like, I'm going to miss the train.
那比如说呢，你在上班的时候，你实在太害怕赶不上那个火车，然后你就心跳加速、腋下流汗这样的状况。
And you make it on the train and you're like, oh, and you sit down for an hour and just sit there. What happens to that energy?
那你那时候就赶上了，然后就松了一口气，然后立刻坐下来开始划你的手机。那这样子的话，你刚才那些能量怎么办呢？
So what happens is that energy affects your nervous system.
那这些能量会影响你的神经系统。
And our bodies start to not understand what is real stress and worry and what is just like everyday kind of little stress that really doesn't matter but upsets us.
那慢慢的我们身体就没有办法分辨哪些是真正的紧急的压力，或者是每日我们都要应付的压力。
And what I love about Kundalini yoga and meditation is that this is a tool that helps to release that stress that builds up in our bodies.
那我最喜欢昆达里瑜伽的一点呢，是它能够帮助我们释放这些压力。
Sometimes we don't have time to do an hour and a half class.
有时候我们没有办法参加一个半小时的常规课。
And Kundalini yoga and meditation is the householder's yoga.
那昆达里瑜伽的冥想就是为了在家人士而设计的瑜伽。
So we are going to learn a few tools today that you can just practice every day when you need it.
那我们今天就来练习几个比较简短的技巧，技术让你在生活中每天有需要的时候可以练习。
So we're going to learn a little bit. If you want to learn more complete exercises, you will go deeper in that in the level 1 teacher training.
所以我们会让大家感受一下。那如果你想要学得更深、更完整的话，你可以来参加1级培训。
You ready to get started?
大家准备好开始了吗？
Me too. Please come sitting comfortably with your spine straight and close your eyes.
好，舒适的坐好，脊椎挺直，然后眼睛闭上。
And breathe in and out through the nose. Your mouth is closed.
然后嘴巴闭上，透过鼻子吸气跟呼气。
And with each breath, allow yourself to be more aware of your body.
随着每一次呼吸，让你自己更加的意识到你的身体。
Part of the technology of Kundalini yoga is to learn to build a relationship with your body.
那我们在昆达里瑜伽的教导之中，有一个很重要的部分，就是你跟你的身体建立关系，建立连结。
And our greatest teacher is our breath.
那我们最伟大的老师就是我们的呼吸。
So as you're sitting quietly at home or on the train or in your office,
当你 静静的坐着，无论是在你的家，在你的办公室，或者是在通勤的路上。
And let your mind focus on how you are breathing.
让你的心智专注在你如何的呼吸。
When you inhale, your stomach should be open like a balloon.
当我吸气的时候呢，你的肚子会膨胀，像一颗气球。
Try to hold your breath for like 3 or 4 seconds.
然后试着屏息3到4秒钟。
And then when you exhale out of the nose, pull your belly button into the back of your spine.
然后当你从鼻子缓缓的呼气的时候，慢慢的把肚脐向内收，收向你的脊椎的，就是往后方。
And then hold your breath out for 3 to 5 seconds.
然后呼气之后也是屏息3到4秒钟。
And continue to invite your mind to follow the rhythm of your breathing.
一直去邀请你的头脑跟随着你呼吸的节奏。
Our breath, as we talked about in the first class, is our greatest teacher.
就像我们第1堂课所提到的，我们的呼吸是我们最伟大的老师。
So be with your breathing.
所以跟你的呼吸同在。
Please bring the palms of your hands together.
你把双手合掌。
And come into prayer pose.
进入祈祷式。
We're going to tune in with the Adi mantra Om Namo Gurudev Namo.
我们用 Adi mantra 来调频。
And this means I bow to the Creator, the divine teacher within.
这个 mantra 的意思是，我向我最内在伟大的老师致敬。
It's like a greeting to our soul saying, I'm ready to get to know you.
这就像是一个对你灵魂的问候，你对你的灵魂说，我准备好了要认识你。
We also tune in to open the space.
我们也是用这个调频来打开空间。
And we also always tune in as a teacher so that we can teach in our higher consciousness.
那我们作为老师也是永远有这样调频，这样子我们才能跟我们更高的意识同调。
If you know the words, please join us. If not, you can just listen and that is okay.
如果你知道这个 mantra 的话，可以跟我们一起唱诵。如果不知道没有关系，你就聆听即可。
Relax breath, inhale.
放松呼吸，吸气。
Exhale.
呼气。
Inhale to tune in.
吸气后开始。
Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale.
吸气。
Exhale.
呼气。
And relax.
放松。
So some tools that will help strengthen our nervous system so that we can work on releasing and overcoming that daily stress.
所以我们有一些工具技术可以帮助我们释放还有应对这些日常的压力。
So this would be different tools than you might use if you have chronic stress and trauma from your childhood or your current life.
那有些技巧呢，它可以帮助你处理你慢性的压力、长期的压力，或是从你孩提时期来的创伤。
So one of the things that we would do to strengthen our nervous system is breath of fire.
那其中一个我们来帮助我们建立神经系统的方式是运用火呼吸。
Breath of fire is a breath that we do in and out through the nose mostly, usually.
火呼吸是一种呼吸的方式，就是我们主要是用鼻子来吸跟呼。
And it helps to raise our vitality.
它可以帮助提升我们的活力。
Breath of fire helps to generate a heat in your body.
它可以帮助在你的身体内产生热。
And it helps to circulate the energy in your body.
也可以帮助你的能量在身体内循环。
It also cleans your blood.
也可以清理血液。
You might wonder, well, how does it clean it? It's not a washing machine.
你们可能会怀疑，它怎么清洁？它不是洗衣机。
When we bring oxygen into our body, into our lungs,
当我们把氧气带入我们的身体、我们的肺部的时候，
our blood comes and gets oxygen and then distributes it through your whole body.
我们的血液就会来截获住这些氧气，然后把它分布到身体。
When you're doing breath of fire, it's not up in your chest, it's down in your navel area.
当你做火呼吸的时候，它这个呼吸不只是在胸部，它是在你的腹部的呼吸。
Breath of fire can also help you to be better at long, deep breathing because it grounds you.
火呼吸也能够帮助你做更好的深长呼吸，因为它会帮助你更加的接地。
So breath of fire is in and out through the nose, your mouth is closed.
所以它的方式是嘴巴闭上，用鼻子吸跟呼。
And it's a quick pace.
它的节奏比较快。
Guess what? Everyone has their own rhythm. There is no perfect rhythm.
那这就是每个人他有他自己的呼吸速度，没有一个所谓的完美的节奏。
The trick with breath of fire is you want to have a rhythm and pattern that you can maintain.
那这个呼吸它的诀窍呢，就是你的呼吸的节奏呢，是你要能够一直去维持这样的呼吸的。
So breath of fire is a great teacher to teach us, am I living my life in a way that I can maintain for 10, 20, 50 years?
那火呼吸是一个很好的对你的提醒，就是提醒你说，我是不是在过着一种我能够好好的活着我的生命，10年、20年都好好的活着的这样的方式。
Because if we're burning, there's an expression in here in America, I don't know if you have it. If you burn the candle at both ends of the stick, do you know that expression?
就是在美国，我们有一个说法，就是你烧这个蜡烛头，蜡烛2头烧，是这样意思吗？
So if you're working really hard and stressing to go home and stressing to go back to work and cook and eat, if you do that for 50 years, what happens to your body? What happens to your mind and your organs?
比如说你每天都匆匆忙忙的上班下班回家，匆匆的做菜吃饭洗澡刷牙，你如果每天都要匆匆忙忙的做50年，那你的身体你的器官会产生什么样的影响呢？
So breath of fire can teach us to learn how to be in a rhythm that I can maintain for a long time.
那火呼吸是提醒我们，我能够以什么样的步调维持我的生活，10年、20年。
Yogis believe that when you start breath of fire and you go 1 minute or 10 minutes, that's one breath.
那瑜伽是相信，如果你可以做火呼吸不中断，比如说不中断1分钟、几分钟，那这个不中断的时间，它就是视为一次完整的呼吸。
So it's important to have a rhythm that you can maintain.
所以要维持一个你能够维持的节奏是很重要的。
So let's practice. If you have never done breath of fire before, raise your hand.
那我们来练习。如果你还没有做过火呼吸的话，可以举手吗？
Okay, wonderful. The best way to start is you pant like a dog.
最好的学习方式开始就是你像小狗一样把你的舌头吐出来，这样呼吸。
So we're going to do that for about a minute, and then I want you to close your mouth when I tell you, and we will continue the same process, but through the nose.
像小狗一样喘气，所以我们在这个练习小狗喘气1分钟，然后接下来我会要求大家把嘴巴闭上，开始把这个喘气的模式，你用鼻子来呼跟吸。
If you become lightheaded, it means you're getting your breathing mixed up and you would stop and breathe long and deep again.
如果你感到头晕的话，代表说你的呼吸不是很顺，那你就停下来，开始用深长的呼吸。
So let's practice. Your hands can be relaxed in your lap. Your spine is straight. Your eyes can be closed or half masked.
好，你就我们现在舒适的坐好，脊椎伸直，然后你的手可以放在大腿或膝盖上，眼睛闭上或是半闭。
If you are pregnant or on your heaviest day of your cycle, please don't practice breath of fire.
如果你是怀孕期或者是你在经期量大的那几天，你不要练习火呼吸。
So let's begin.
我们再开始。
Remember, a rhythm you can maintain.
要记住，你要维持一个你可以维持的节奏。
Now close your mouth and through the nose.
好，现在闭上你的嘴巴，透过鼻子呼跟吸。
Nice rhythm that you can maintain. Your shoulders are relaxed.
你要维持一个你觉得舒适的节奏，就是你可以一直稳定的这样的呼吸下去，然后你的肩膀也是放松的。
Feel a nice little pulse in your navel.
感觉到你的丹田这边的像是脉动一样，它在跳动。
Another 30 seconds.
来30秒。
Inhale.
吸气。
Exhale.
气。
Keep your eyes closed and breathe relaxed.
保持眼睛闭着，呼吸放松。
Notice how you're feeling. Don't analyze it. Just notice, what does your body feel like in your energy?
去留意你的感觉，不要去试着分析，只要去留意你身体的感觉，还有你的能量。
Inhale.
吸气。
Exhale.
呼气。
And slowly open your eyes.
慢慢睁开眼睛。
How was that for you? Can anyone share?
可不可以有人能够分享你的感觉吗？
Easy, hard?
容易还是困难？
Did someone want to share? If you unmute yourself, if you want to share.
有没有人想要分享的？可以分享。
Oh, she can't unmute herself.
Comfortable. And
oh, did she write it? And someone can write it. What does Sophie's say?
Teresa 全身气开这边通常feel flow of prana is more smooth and someone feel the mind become clear.
Yeah. So here's the thing is you can practice just breath of fire in the train. You can practice it when you're waiting for your lunch, not after your lunch because you have food in your stomach, but before.
比如说，那你在什么时候可以练习火呼吸呢？就是在比如说你通勤的时候，还有你在等你的午餐，不是在餐后，而是在餐前。
We don't always have time to walk a far distance. So after a stressful experience, you could just do 1 to 3 minutes of breath of fire.
那我们没有办法像古人一样有1到2个小时的步行时间，所以我们可以在比如说压力结束后，我们就1到3分钟的火呼吸。
Here's another yogic tip. If you're having issues with knowledge, you can bring your hands into Gyan Mudra and do breath of fire for 1 to 3 minutes in Gyan Mudra.
那一个瑜伽式的小技巧就是你可以做火呼吸的时候用这个姿势手印，就是大拇指跟食指的指尖相触，这叫姿势手印。
If you feel like you need to gather your wisdom and, your experience and your knowledge to be more focused with your intelligence and intuition.
如果你觉得你必须要更加的运用
middle finger.
你需要运用你的知识跟你的经验，然后再启动你的直觉的话，你就用大拇指跟中指碰在一起。
If you need more vitality and energy, you would do the ring finger.
那大拇指跟无名指碰在一起的时候呢，你可以获得更多的能量。你这时候你觉得你需要更多的活力的时候，可以用。
If you need to have more energy and alertness with communication, you would do the small finger.
如果你需要在沟通上有更多的能量的时候，你就用大拇指跟小指互碰。
So if you're, on the train or the bus or you're in your office and you need to have that focus, you can just touch whichever finger 1 to 3 minutes, easy.
比如说你在通勤的时候，或者是你坐车，这时候你觉得你需要哪一方面的这些能量的话，你就可以去碰触你的手指，是很简单的。
If you feel very weak in your life, you just feel weak, very sensitive, everything hurts your feelings.
如果你觉得很脆弱，然后虚弱的时候，然后什么事情好像都会让你受伤的时候。
If you feel like people walk all over you,
那别人都忽视你。
if you feel like people don't hear you and see you and validate you,
然后你觉得别人都没有听你说什么，也没有看见你，然后也没有对你有正确的评价。
You can practice a Kundalini exercise called Ego Eradicator.
你就可以练习，我们有一个昆达里瑜伽的技术叫做消除假我。
This helps to strengthen your aura, your magnetic field.
这可以强化你的气场，就是你的电磁场。
Yogis believe that the magnetic field around our body, we want it to be vibrant and shining.
瑜伽师相信呢，就是我们要让我们的气场这个磁场闪亮，有活力。
Science has found that everything has an aura around it. Everything.
那科学已经发现，一切事物它周围都有一个磁场。
So we can practice Ego Eradicator. You take your fingers and bend them down to the top part of your palm.
那练习的方式就是把你的4只手手指弯曲，然后放到你这个手掌上缘。
You stick your thumb out.
然后把大拇指伸出来。
And you bring your hands up to a V.
然后把手往上升，变成一个 V 型。
And you sit tall and straight, and you do breath of fire for 1 to 3 minutes.
然后脊椎伸直，坐好，然后做火呼吸1到3分钟。
And this exercise strengthens your magnetic field. It helps you to have stronger boundaries and to not get walked all over.
所以这个会帮助建立你的磁场，让你有一个比较好的界限。
This exercise also strengthens your nervous system.
这个也帮助强化你的神经系统。
So let's practice it for 1.5 minutes.
那我们来练习1分半。
So come into the posture, and you can. Sorry.
进入姿势。
You can also do this exercise with long, deep breathing if you are pregnant or on the first day of your heaviest cycle day.
如果你是在怀孕期或者是在经期前2天，你可以用这个姿势，用深长呼吸。
Mouth is closed, through the nose, eyes are closed, focus at the brow point.
嘴巴闭上，用鼻子吸跟呼，眼睛闭着，然后专注在你的眉心第3眼。
Let's begin.
好，我们来开始。
Remember, a steady rhythm that you can maintain the whole time without stopping.
然后记住，你要维持一个你可以觉得舒适的，一直这样的呼吸的方式，然后不停下来。你要维持这样一个节奏。
30 more seconds.
再30秒。
Inhale.
吸气。
Touch your thumbs together above your head.
你的大拇指在头的上方相触。
Exhale, release your fingers straight up.
然后呼气的时候，把你的4只手指头张开。
And relax your breath and slowly bring your arms alongside your body.
放松你的呼吸，然后让你的手臂从身体两侧慢慢的放下。
And sit quietly, eyes are closed, hands can rest in your lap.
然后眼睛闭上，静静的坐着，你的手可以放在你大腿上。
And learn to be with yourself again. See how you relax and are present.
然后再次学习跟你自己同在，感觉到你现在的状态是如何。
Be with your breath.
与你的呼吸同在。
Inhale.
吸气。
Exhale.
呼气。
And slowly open your eyes.
慢慢睁开眼睛。
Do you want one more tool?
我们再学一个技巧好不好？
Do we want one for love?
要的话，我们就比个爱心。
So guess what? You can use breath of fire to open up the fourth chakra, which is your heart center.
我们可以用火呼吸来打开我们的第四脉轮，就是我们的心脏这个地方。
And the heart center is about connections.
心轮这个地方，它是跟连结有关。
It's not only about connections to others, it's also about connections with yourself.
它不只是跟其他人的连结，也是跟你自己的连结。
Kundalini yoga is the yoga of awareness.
昆达里瑜伽是觉知的瑜伽。
It's about getting to know who we are from the inside out.
它是让我们去了解我们内在的我们到底是谁。
And the heart center is the doorway between our earthly experience and our soul experience.
那我们的心轮，它是一个桥梁，连接我们在地球的经验，还有我们更高的就是这叫什么天堂的体验。
And so we can do an exercise to help us be more connected to the heart, which helps us to be more compassionate.
那我们做关于心轮的练习，也可以帮助我们更加的有慈悲心，更加的同理。
You bring your hands in prayer pose at the heart center.
把双手带到胸前成祈祷式。
But you want to have a nice pressure, not hard, but a nice pressure on your hands and elbows out.
你这双手合掌要有一点稍微施力的轻压，然后手肘会向外打开，这个施力不用太用力，但是要有一点力。
Your spine is straight and you do breath of fire through the nose.
你的脊椎伸直，然后透过鼻子做火呼吸。
Let's practice for a minute and a half and open up our heart.
那我们来练习1分半钟，打开我们的心。
Please begin.
好，开始。
Remember, do a rhythm that you can do the whole time. If you're out of breath, you're going too fast.
要记住要维持一个你能够持续这样子呼吸下去的模式的一个节奏。如果你开始感到喘不过气来，就代表你做的呼吸节奏太快。
If you're getting dizzy, it means that you're not breathing equal inhale exhales.
如果你感到头晕的话，是代表你的吸气跟呼气的不平均。
30 more seconds.
再30秒。
Inhale.
吸气。
Hold your breath and press on your palms.
鼻吸，然后你的双手向内推。
Hold it.
鼻吸。
Exhale, relax your breath posture.
放松你的呼吸跟你的姿势。
Keep your eyes closed.
保持眼睛闭上。
And be with yourself.
与你自己相处同在。
Notice how your body starts to relax when you stop the breathing.
去留意到你的身体是如何开始放松，当你开始做这样的呼吸的时候。
That is you going into parasympathetic nervous system.
当我们屏息的时候，身体会放松，这时候是它会进入我们的副交感神经系统。
Which is that relaxation state in our body.
这是我们的身体的放松状态。
Inhale.
吸气。
Exhale.
呼气。
So these are just some very simple, a little complex tools for our life.
这些都是很简单，也许有一点点复杂的，能够应对我们生命的一种生活的一些小技巧。
And what I love about teaching the training with Padam Nam and the other trainers is we will teach lots of other tools for different areas of our life.
那我很喜欢跟 Padam Nam 老师跟其他的培训师一起教学。当我们教的时候，我们会运用我们各自不同的专长来教导，所以我们可以学到关于生活中很多方面的技巧。
Kundalini yoga experience is not to change you and make you somebody else.
昆达里瑜伽不是把你改变成一个你不是的人。
You are already great and wonderful.
你已经是很伟大与完美的。
But because of trauma and drama and growing and living,
但是由于你的，比如说你的生长环境，你的生活压力，那些创伤，这些东西
we sometimes forget the connection to our greatness.
那我们有时候会忘记跟我们本有的伟大连结。
Sometimes we think we're really great.
有时候我们觉得我们很棒。
Then we have to learn to be more grounded and humble.
那这时候我们就要学会更加的落地接地，更加的谦卑。
Life is a journey, and these tools for your life.
生命是一个旅程，那这些就是你生命旅程中的技巧。
Do you have any questions or sharing before we say goodbye?
那大家有没有什么问题或者是分享，在我们的结束之前？有没有
You can write it in the chat, and Davy will translate it for me.
好，你有的话你可以用写下来，然后我来翻译。
That's okay if you don't have any. Oh, there's something. Ravi Nam.
Does the breath of fire, some people they have a high blood pressure. 三高要怎么讲？high.
Right. If you have, if you have high blood pressure, you can do breathing long and deep through your navel. So go ahead.
那如果比如说我刚刚翻译了高血压的话，你可以用这个丹田做深长的呼吸。
So 2 things. One is when you see your doctor, you could practice, have them check your blood pressure, do it for 30 seconds, and have them check it again.
那你可以做的方式就是首先你先量一次你的血压，然后你做在30秒之后再量测一次你的血压。
And see what happens. That's one idea.
那这是一个方式，你去看看会发生什么。那刚才we have another question.
Oh, wait, I have one more thing for high blood pressure.
Okay.
People with high blood pressure, it's very important, guess what? To chant and do meditation.
有高血压的人呢，很重要一个方式是去做冥想跟唱诵。
Scientific research has shown that 3 minutes of meditation lowers your blood pressure.
那科学研究已经显示，3分钟的唱诵可以帮助降低血压。
Okay, and we'll get. I have to look at the topics, but we're definitely going to do lots of meditation and teacher training, and also in Padam Nam in her courses.
那在我们的培训之中呢，我们会做非常非常多的唱诵跟冥想。他们老师也会教很多的课，分享他的知识。
What other is another question?
Yes, 刚才的问题。She feel her body is tense during inhalation. When she inhale, she feel her body tense.
And what happens when she exhales?
那刚才那个问题就是，那你呼吸的时候会有什么感觉？刚才 Sophie 的问题，老师问你呼吸的时候会有什么感觉？She feel relaxed when she exhale.
Okay, so does she have a yoga? Who's her Kundalini yoga teacher? Does she have one? Is that Padam Nam?
你有没有昆达里瑜伽老师？你的老师是哪一位？
Oh, well, you can ask Padam Nam, or there's a few yoga teachers here. I want them to see how you breathe and them to watch your belly.
好，你这边我们有几位昆达里瑜伽老师，那如果可以的话，你去找他们，就是让他们去观察你的呼吸，还有你的腹部这个运作的方式。
Sometimes we don't breathe deep enough because it creates a vulnerability.
有时候我们的呼吸不够深，是因为我们这样子想要呼吸深的时候，会让我们感觉到比较脆弱。
Or the diaphragm muscles right here, sometimes they become tense and you have to go to physical therapy and they massage your diaphragm muscle.
那刚才老师比的这个地方就是我们横膈膜，那有时候它是比较紧绷的，那你可以去找一个物理治疗师之类的，让他去帮助放松你的这个部分。
It could have been from your childhood. It could be from stress. And if you're a worried child and nervous, then we are very tense in our body.
那比如说你是一个比较容易紧张的人，或者是你从小就受到比较多压力的话，你就是常常处在紧张的状态，那我们身体就储存了非常多的紧张。
There's another question by Flora.
Yeah. When she do the exercise, she will her shoulder will be tense, and
she gets like this.
She need to remind herself to relax her shoulder.
Yeah, you just have to teach yourself a new habit of being more relaxed. It takes time.
你需要去就是一直不断的提醒你自己，建立一个习惯，就是提醒你自己要放松。And she she also said if someone she has who has like she's hard to get to sleep, is it good for her to do breath of fire during daytime?
Oh, daytime only, not at night.
好，如果你不易入睡的话，晚上不要做呼吸，白天是可以的。
At nighttime, there's lots of things you can do for sleep. You know, but she can talk to her doctor or her, you know, natural path.
就是有很多帮助入睡的方式，你可以去找一些自然疗法的医师。
One really quick yogic tip is you wash your feet with cold water and then massage with a natural oil.
那有一个瑜伽师技巧，就是很快让帮助你放松、能够入睡的方式，就是你睡前用冷水冲脚，然后用一些天然的油去按摩你的双脚。
One more question, because then I have to go.
最后再一个问题啊，因为我们时间要差不多到了，我也需要离开了。
Floral.
Thank you, teachers.
Thank you so much. Oh, one thing. Oh, Sophie Shen. Nice. Thank you. I had so much fun with all of you, and I hope to see you in September or December. I can't quarantine for 2 weeks. It's too long.
很高兴能够在这里见到大家，很有趣。然后我希望能够9月或是12月来见到，跟大家实际见面，因为我实在没有办法忍受2个星期的隔离，实在太久了。
Thank you so much. So Padam Nam is here. She's the one putting on the training, and I'm coming to be with all of you. But if you have any questions, ask her, please.
Padam老师是我们这个培训的主办这个培训的老师。那我是会来教课，但是如果大家有任何的问题的话，可以就近询问Padam老师。
So I will see you next time. Have a wonderful day.
那大家下次再见，祝大家有美好的一天。
拜拜。
Oh, we have to do Satnam. Let's do one.
对，最后我们要来这个做
Bring your hands into prayer pose, and we'll say one Satnam to say goodbye.
然后把双手带到祈祷室，我们来唱一次长的 Satnam， 就是来道别。
Relax breath, inhale.
放松我的呼吸，之后吸气。
Exhale.
呼氣
Inhale to close the space.
吸氣之後開始
Sat Nam. Sat Nam.
Satnam.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maranen.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank
See
you.
you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.